Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning. I think it's March 15th. I'm not sure. You can see it's a bit different than what you're accustomed to seeing. We camped at Bull Gap last night, and there's a storm coming in, though we're on the fringe of it. It's going to hit harder later. And yeah, so it's fogged over at the moment. We had some serious wind gusts last night. I couldn't even tell you how high they were. I would guess 40, maybe even higher, you know. But the sustained wind, at least 30, I would guess. I slept okay. Tin held up. Everybody else seems to be alive. Let me go ahead and tell you we're heading down to, again, Tennessee Gap, about 5 miles out. Again, 8 a.m. and we're planning on being there at noon, and then we're going to get into town and spend the night, get cleaned up, get some resupply, and head on our way tomorrow. Maybe Monday for me. But yeah, we're making our way through it. When I say everything, I mean you and your tent.
You're so kind. I appreciate it.
So here we are. There's a Dodger playing with his tent. Actually, he's going to be taking it down here shortly after he gets all his gear out. And then there's Gretel over there. And you can kind of see how fogged over it is here. We stayed down there last night, at least Gretel and I, and then a lady by the name of Ellen and 2 other gentlemen. So we had a little bit of a wind break, though we were still hearing it. This is the direction we're going to be heading this morning for sure. Dodger got his tent down before we hit the road. But yeah, fun little start to our adventure this morning. All right, we're actually just leaving camp now. It's about 8:15 a.m. and we start with the climb. And we're going to be, I think, on the lee side, meaning that we're going to get less wind. The wind really did die down this morning, thank goodness, but it was blowing from about 8 o'clock last night until about 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning, and it was nonstop. You know, the sustained winds had to have been 25 to 30 miles an hour the whole time, and the wind gusts much higher than that. But again, we're on the backside of a downslope, so we didn't feel the brunt of the wind, but we could definitely hear it. And Dodger camped up on the top because there's a great camping spot up there, but I think he got the brunt of the wind. He's fine, but he was a little slow to get out the door this morning. So myself and Gretel were up and around and ready to rock around 7:30, but we're starting with a little climb, which is good because this will help heat me up. I'm not cold, but you know, colder than the last few days anyway. So I'll check in with you in a while. But this is what it looks like on the trail. I went ahead and walked ahead of the other 2 as they're finalizing their packing up, or at least Dodger, because they're a bit faster than I am, and I figured that they would catch me anyway. So yeah, I'll check back with you shortly. Good morning. It's about 9 a.m. We're about 2 miles in. We have another 3 miles until we get picked up for our ride into town, Hiawassee. I'm only filming this because it's one of the few sections of flat I've been on yet today, and it's just a nice little trail, soft on my feet. It's pretty breezy up here, but it feels really good because I dressed for it. And really not raining, a little dribble here and there, nothing major. So it's been hot. All of my hiking friends are in and around me, so we're making progress. It looks like slowly starting to climb here, so I'm assuming that's going to be the case. I'll check in with you again later. Okay, I'm heading down towards the gap, so I made it through my last climb of the day. I want to show you, I'm walking on rock face right now. I'm just starting out on it, and this is how they blaze the trail so you know how you're going. There's a blaze there, and then as I continue on the rock face, you can see, check this out. This is what it looks like to me today. It's a little breezy, it's just fogged in. Every so often a little drop would drop on me, nothing major. And the breeze isn't horrific, it's not dangerous in any way. I mean, we're dressed for it. So here's the next blaze, right here, Trail Blaze, the white mark. And I'm guessing that I'll see another one further down the rock face as I go. And I'm just going to follow this down and we'll lead back to an established trail. So this happens throughout the trail, which is pretty cool. It kind of gives the hikers, you know, ideas to what direction to go. So the next place you'll see is actually on the tree. So I'm heading just share some of the cool things I'm seeing as I go. And having a great time still. And I'm ready to get my clothes clean, to eat a real meal, and also to take a shower. So that's all within the next few hours, hopefully. All right. Okay. I'm not looking at my time to see what time it is. We just hit Tenacity Gap. I'm not certain how you pronounce it. And there is the road that we picked up at. It looks like there's a pool out here. And they're down there hanging out with their bags off. They've probably been down there about 10 or 15 minutes. We have one more person we're waiting on to get our shuttle. Otherwise, I would have called the shuttle earlier to come and get us. But we're all good. I think I'll have my breakfast here. Pop-Tarts and hot coffee. My instant coffee. And just relax. It looks like there's some other hikers down there as well. So maybe they're going to the Green Dragon, or maybe they're taking the shuttle or another shuttle somewhere. So we'll find out. But here we are. There's our pickup, and there they are.
I'm fluent in bear, though.
All right, everybody. I've made it to the Green Dragon hostel. I've actually been here for quite a while, but I didn't get an opportunity to get some filming done. So this is a new hostel that's been here about a year. So you get to sign your name on this garage. I haven't done that yet, and I'm not certain I'll get the opportunity. They've been pretty busy, so I haven't had that chance yet. But yeah, here's their dragon, and they take a photograph of you in front of that. This is the main house. This is where Donna and Bill, the owners of the hostel, live. Though, you know, people come and go, and so I want to show you around. This is an awesome place, Hiawassee, Georgia. I had no idea, but there's a Hiawassee River that has multi-million-dollar homes all along the river, and we got to see that going into Hiawassee. Well, we went to the pub and had some dinner. I was able to meet up with the two guys I've been hiking with. They're staying in a hotel because this hostel is booked at this point, and thankfully, we're going to be able to get back on the trail together tomorrow. I had no idea. I didn't think that was going to be a possibility. I thought we were kind of gone forever with one another. And I was super sad about that because they've really motivated me. But anyway, I'll be able to meet up with them in the morning, and we're going to plug along. We're going to attempt to do 13 miles tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But it'll be nice to sleep in a real bed for the night. This little outbuilding right here that you see in the foreground is actually where they serve breakfast in the morning. So I'll be looking forward to doing that. I did a resupply in town. I bought way too much food, I'm sure, more than I'm ever gonna eat. And so I have to go through that packaging tonight and tomorrow morning. I like to transfer everything over from its original packaging into plastic Ziploc baggies. It just kind of makes things easier when you're packing it in your backpack, makes things lighter. My pack is gonna be heavy because I have a lot of food. We're gonna go about 6 or 7 days until our next resupply. We're heading to Franklin, North Carolina next, which is mile 109, and we got off the trail at mile 37. So you can tell that we have a little ways to go. But here's our little breakfast nook. I'm gonna take you into the actual hostel where we're staying, though I'm not gonna really be talking. I'm just gonna show you around because there are people in there and I don't want to disturb them. So I dried my tent on these little tables earlier because it's a little wet. You can see all of the backpacks here from different hikers that are staying. These are the people. And anyway, I'll take you inside, and if I don't film it now, I'll film it later. But I really don't want to disturb the hikers that are here. So this is the Green Dragon Hostel. Good evening, everyone. Saturday evening is coming to a close. It's about 8 p.m. Getting ready to go to sleep at the Green Dragon Hostel. It was a good day today. We hiked about, I want to say 8 to 8.5 miles, or no, that's not true. We hiked about 5 miles to get down to Hiawassee and weather out the storm. The clouds are rolling in now and it's going to start raining. I'm sure the wind's going to start blowing, but looks like it's all going to be cleared out by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm going to hit the trail again at 9 a.m. with my 2 partners in crime that I've been hiking with. We're going to meet up at the trailhead and get going again. We're going to push for a 13-mile day tomorrow. And I appreciate you following along. It's been a great time so far. I'm enjoying myself. There's a little anxiety and stress learning new things, like doing the resupply in town was kind of rushed, and I'm just hoping I have everything I need and that I don't have too much, but it's a learning experience and I'm having fun doing it. So until next time, thank you for following. Sunny D out.